Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here today, my name is Victoria Danielle and this is Legal Beauty. If you are not subscribed, please make sure you hit that subscription button and you also hit the notification button so you can always be notified when I post new videos. I am going to be posting videos every Sunday and Wednesday. It would really mean a lot to me if you joined our family. So today we are going to be doing one of my favorite go-to looks. It's a burgundy look. So I'm only going to be using one palette, which is like crazy to think about because usually I'm so artistic and I like to use a bunch of different colors and a bunch of different palettes. But today we are going to be using one palette. The palette we're going to be using for eyeshadow today is from ColourPop. It's the ColourPop Take Me Home palette. And the palette looks like this. Today for primer I'm going to be using the MUA eyeshadow primer. I really love this primer from the drugstore. It's very affordable and it works so good. The colors from your palette come out so pigmented. It's crazy how beautiful this eyeshadow primer makes your shades on your lid. So I'm going to open up the MUA eyeshadow primer. And it has like a little tubey applicator like that. And I'm going to put it on, my cap is rolling away. I'm going to put it on my finger just a little bit. And I'm going to rub it on my eyelid. Gotta make sure we hit the other eye. So let's do that. So now I'm going to take some good old tape. Any kind of Scotch tape works. You don't need a crazy big piece, but what you want to do is you want to take the tape and where your eye already angles at the end of the crease, you want to put the tip of it from your top lash up just past your brow. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye, and then I'm going to give you a up close so you can see what I'm talking about. So as you can see, I taped from the bottom of my top lash up through my brow. Same thing on this side. I started from the bottom of my top lash and dragged it out. The reason I did that is so that the shadow I'm applying up here is precise and really gives it a winged look, whereas if you apply the tape too low, it's going to go down onto the bottom of your eye and you really don't want that. You want that sharp wing crease look, and you'll see what I'm talking about a little later in this video. Sorry my lips are so chapped. I did put a lip exfoliator on it. I used a Tarte lip exfoliator and I will link that down below, but I don't know, my lips are so dry in the winter. The first shade I'm going to take from the ColourPop palette is this color right here, which is Popular Demand. It's like a burgundy shade, and I'm going to use a brush that is more on the wider, fluffier end so that we can do the outer crease and it extends more. So it's not just focusing on a small area, it's brushing it out across the outer lid to the inner lid. So guys, I tried this new foundation today and I feel like it smells like syrup. Anyway, back to this video. So now that we're going to take the color Popular Demand that I just pointed out to you, which is the burgundy shade on the bottom of the palette, and we're going to start from our outer eye where we taped. So we're going to hit that tape line, that's like our starter point, and work it up. So this is going to go maybe like an inch away from your brow bone, and you're just going to kind of sweep it back and forth. Before we start the other eye, I do want to give you guys one really good tip. See how this eye is starting to crease a little with the eyeshadow primer on it? You want to make sure you rub out those creases before you start applying shadow so that the shadow doesn't start to crease as well. So just kind of rub it back in to your eye and then you're good to start applying. So we're going to take the same color Popular Demand and apply it to the outer corner of our other eye, again starting with the end that is closest to the tape I always hit the tape and then go forward. I use the tape as a guide, and this is such a gorgeous burgundy shade. Now with an angled eyeshadow brush, I'm using the IT Cosmetics number 117 brush. I'm going to take the shade Sidekick, which is this sparkly brown right here, and I'm going to put it on my outer V and work it in. So what I like to do is I like to make sure I get in the crease, I like to start at the bottom of where, I like to start at the bottom of where the red is and take the brush end that is shortest, so not the angled side, the flat side, and I like to start from where the burgundy is by the tape and just kind of push it forward, like with very light pressure. As you can see, I'm holding the barrel of the brush from the back, so I don't put too much shade, but I'm gonna just lightly press and then push it forward into the crease. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Again, start with the end that is flat. And push off from the tape. As you can see, the shadow is blended. The two shades, the burgundy and the slight brown orange shade. Now with an IT Cosmetics brush and the number 220, I'm going to pick up the shade French Kiss from the ColourPop palette, from the Take Me Home palette, which is this light camel color. And I'm going to press that on the front of our lid and push it out into the burgundy and orange. And then I'll press at first and then I'll lightly sweep at the tips, at the end where the burgundy orange meet, just so that it blends smoother. Do the same thing to the other eye. Take the color French Kiss. Just push it onto the lid and then kind of sweep to blend. Now with my finger, I'm going to take the color Salt Water and just kind of press my finger into there. And then I'm going to take the color and just kind of push it on over the front of our lid where we applied French Kiss. I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye. I'm going to dip into Salt Water with our finger and I'm going to push it onto where we put French Kiss. I feel like when you push your finger into the shadow and then put it on your lid, it's a lot more pigmented. Now that the shadow is done on our eyes, I'm going to apply a thin coat of mascara and then apply some false lashes. The mascara I'm going to be using today is the Maybelline Colossal Mascara in Blackest Black. The lashes I'm going to be applying today are the Ardell 811. And the lash glue I'm going to be using to apply is the Ardell Lash Glue. Curl your lashes. Now I'm going to use the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. For this look, you can do an eyeliner, or you can do a wing liner, or you can do no liner. Yesterday I had done this look and I did a liner. Today I'm doing no liner just to see what it looks like, but the eyeshadow was the most important thing that I wanted to film today, the actual burgundy look. For those of you who are wondering, this is what the Lash Sensational wand looks like. It has a dip in the brush, which is really cool because it hits the bottom lashes really nicely. Just applying mascara to my other eye. Now I'm going to take one of my lashes, apply my lash glue, and wait till it gets tacky before applying it. Now I'm going to apply my lash Now that our lashes are on, we're going to take a small brush, a flat tip eyeliner brush, and we're going to dip into the saltwater color, and we're going to apply that on the bottom of our lash line. I like to start at the end of my bottom lash line and push it forward. And there you have it, our eye look is completed.